Today we're talking about breaking down silos. A lot of organisations are running the same kind of principles and structures that they were 100 years ago. And that's a major problem. It's preventing organisations from being nimble. It's also creating huge silos. So we're going to look at structures, we're going to look at what you can do if you're not allowed to do a massive restructure. How do we influence the operating model? How do we influence the influencer network? We're also going to look at incentives and how incentives between different departments will drive a silo effect. And we're also going to look at leadership behaviours as well. And then we're going to sort of talk about how we start to crack through those things and get rid of these awkward silos that stifle our organisations.
Right, thanks for coming everyone. I'm Steve Wills. Really great turnout tonight.
There's been lots of innovation in organisations, lots of technical innovation, very little management innovation.
There's a question there about how long is it going to take to change that mindset versus recruit different people to do it differently.
People won't accept change if an expert comes in and tells them the right answer on it.
Where there's silos, there's just opportunity, right? I mean, if there's almost certainly to be overlap, there's almost certainly to be duplication, double investment.
For the influencers, got to kind of like target the right people to sort of take on the journey, and that then means doors will open quicker.
Is there a way to map the alternate universe where things get done? As in any organisation, there's the wrong way to do it, but it gets done.
And I got that measured just by observing and seeing how people spoke about certain levels or certain people in the organisation.
If you take that negativity and you can turn it round, and the people that they've got a good audience or whatever it is, if you take that negativity and turn it round to the positive, it can be very powerful.
The CEO would be lighting fires and getting really excited in his office and whiteboarding all the amazing stuff he was going to do and clients he was going to win and products he was going to sell. And then I would talk to the finance director literally in the next door office half an hour later, and he's like, no, we've got no money for any of that, we can't afford that, we're not doing any of that, that's all rubbish.
Self-organisation of changes from the people who are actually doing the work, rather than somebody externally deciding here's a better way to do it and telling them, or even going and asking them what a better way to do things is.
And then you'll kind of get the team together. When they start to see what's going wrong, they go, right, well, we could improve this. Like, yeah, damn right you could. Let's work on it together.